Huddle! Mr. Diver here, along with Mr. Rockers. So let's start out by going through our black belt code. So everybody spread out. Go. Black belt code. Sir, I will use my keto to create positive thoughts and actions. I will develop my courage, focus, and discipline. I will choose truth over lies, compassion over hate, peace over violence. I'm unique, talented, and motivated. I'm on a quest to be my best.
One of the most important lessons for this upcoming rank is to understand the black belt principle of modesty. Modesty is understanding that all people deserve respect regardless of what they have and regardless of what they can do, their skill level.
Okay, next I have on my list is to go through just some of our advanced ground mobility type drills. Okay, so hey, let's kind of warm up just a little bit. Let's do our knee side to side, switching knee. Okay, place your knees down. Okay, this should be review, I think, for most of you. Okay, just from here, just twist down. Just try to lay knees flat, not on top of the other foot, not too far away. Just like that, that lower knee should be just right underneath the foot on both sides. Okay, now kind of arch your back from this position. All right, tighten your core up. Okay, rather than here, yep. So arch up a little bit. Do it a couple times. Okay, after you get warmed up a little bit, okay, from here is actually come all the way up, arch your back, all the way back down, arch your back to the other side. Okay, let's do a couple of reps here, back and forth. Okay. Notice I like actually starting with my hands down on the floor, just again, just to prevent any straining of the muscles until these specific muscle groups are warmed up. And likewise, if you need to keep your hands on the floor, please do so. Otherwise, when you feel warmed up a little bit, to do it without hands, just keep them out in front, arch, just back and forth. Let's hit a couple more reps here. Arch and hold, back, arch and hold. Okay, excellent, arch and hold. All right, here, arch up, excellent. Come in this position, okay. So once up, shoulder width, kick over, squat down from that position, shoulder width, kick over, shoulder width, kick over, stretch down in front here, back up, stretch down, back up, okay, knees up, bottom low, stretch down, press down in here. Now you might need to start out a little higher again, do so. Don't overdo it right away. Just let your body warm up a little bit. But as you kind of already know, just a low center of gravity is going to be most beneficial. Okay, and let's continue on. And I want to go, let's move up into bear position. Okay, and the advanced version of bear is actually, I'm going to raise opposite hand and foot, switch it through, switch it back. So let's just, from that position, just hit the switch and move. So one side's not moving at all, the other side's touching the ground and back. Okay, hit the opposite side, touch, back, touch, back, touch, back. Alternate, yeah, this should arch as you kind of sit through, arch, 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 and then from here we could actually go step all the way through the crab and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Switch directions from that position.
Now, it wouldn't hurt if you have somebody to do a little bear wrestling with and crab wrestling with. It definitely wouldn't hurt. But if you don't, the drills we just went through will suffice. But if you could talk your mom and your dad or older brother or sister, even younger brother and sister, just use control like you do in a normal keto karate class. All right, on to our next requirement.
Okay, degree black belt training course. Let's go through some of our advanced warm-ups. I want to start out with just headstand. And if you remember, headstand is actually, to stand on your head is actually a very beneficial, more to your heart, because your heart has to pump against gravity all day long. And then by turning yourself upside down, it actually gives your heart a little bit of a rest. So once you can get past the physical requirements and difficulties of the headstand, the relaxation is unbelievable. So anyway, hey, let's kind of go through. I'm going to go through step by step just to kind of help remind you of the setup. And I'm going to turn a little bit at an angle here so you can kind of see. So number one, the first thing is that you're going to interlock your fingers, just like this, tight on the bottom, a little bit open. You can actually place that, okay, on like the top half of your head, okay, from that position, okay? And then elbows are going to be down on the floor. Very important that elbows are shoulder width when you do that. So that's one of the bigger mistakes that students make, okay? And if you notice, when I'm placing the hand, just kind of the angle of my head is a little bit tilted like this, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about when we get through the drill. Okay, so take your hands, interlace it like this. A little bit more space and gap between the index finger there. Tight with the little finger, okay? So you're going to place it down, elbow, okay, from that position. Okay, elbows about shoulder width. Place head down, come all the way up. On your tippy toes, arch your back at this time. So from here, if you got your elbows placed correctly, you're going to shift just into a squat position right here. Control breathing. Breathe in, out. Okay, slowly stretch legs straight up and just balance there. Take your time. Breathe in, breathe out. From that position, okay? Now, from here, again, if you're having a difficulty, adjust your elbows to which more comfortable and find a comfortable position. Now, once you get here too, you can experiment with different leg positions. Like here, you'll feel a little bit more in your lower back, arching. Okay, from that position, straighten them up. From in here, try to touch one toe down on the ground. Okay, in front, back up. Go to the other side. Back up. Okay, the next stretching position that we were working on is actually just the simple plow position, or what we would call shoulder stand, which is similar to the headstand. The difference is that your chin is tucked to your chest, and the benefit is a stretching a little bit more up in the upper neck and shoulder area. So from this position here, you're going to place your hands out in 45, kick your legs all the way over, okay, and just try to rest here, okay. Try to put your hips directly over your shoulders when you can, and that's simply by moving your feet way overhead, okay. From that position, hold that for a little while with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move your hands to the back, right, your lower back, elbows on the ground. You're going to arch your back, point your toes straight up from that position, and try to have your heels, knee, hip, and shoulders in one alignment. Okay, that's difficult to do. I struggle with that. So just work at it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back over to plow position. Just twist back and forth a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees down. So try to put the knees on either side of your head. Come back out to fish. Remember, make a diamond with your index finger and your thumb right in the back. Come all the way up to like a seated position. Place your elbows back down, just about shoulder width. Now your back should be totally off the ground, and arch and put the top of your head on the floor. That's the secret. And that's, again, to stretch out the thyroid gland in the front of your body, or in front of your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you do that correctly, when you sit up, you'll get a little bit of a head rush. Okay, that's not uncommon. That means that you're actually getting the benefit of the drill. So reach straight up. So over your head, your arms, right? Your biceps should be like touching your ear. So this is not including your shoulder muscles. Hold that position. Drop straight down in front. Head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up nice and slow. Butterfly stretch. Feet bottom to bottom, sole to sole. Now again, there's a couple different versions of this. One is a bend forward, one is actually stay back. So I'm going to do the advanced version. Arch your back, and by doing that and pull your shoulders back, that actually tilts your hips forward a little bit, and that targets more of the muscles that we want for our kicking drills that we've been doing. Okay, lightly balanced, control breathing. Try to get your breathing just on a set, regularly, just a set pattern, and try not to change it throughout the stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab the bottoms of your feet. Balance on your bottom. So as we do leg extensions, and this should be a review, I think, for most of you. I'm going to turn towards the camera just a little bit more. When you do this, you might need to do this at the start, but what you really want to try to do is keep your upper body locked in position and move. That takes a great deal of core strength along with flexibility. Here, right, less strength and less flexibility here required, and it's actually a bad position. So try to arch and maintain. So I'm going to try to keep my hips, my shoulders, and my back arched through all of these stretches right in here, all these poses. Okay, just kind of follow along with me. Just nice, smooth, and even. Control your breathing. If you're holding your breath and then, okay, or breathing or grunting, that's actually hindering your stretching capability. So smooth. Breathe in, breathe out. Arch your back, hold. Switch this a few more times here. Okay, try to get this as straight as you possibly can, and arch as much as you possibly can with your back. Okay, and yes, wait for it. Okay, balance, strong core, flexibility, arch your back, control breathing. Rest. No rest. Arch, control breathing. Rest. No rest. Arch, try to keep up. No roly-polies, don't roll over backwards. Again. Will this ever end? Only I decide. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Out. You are a snowflake floating in the breeze. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Focus. And back down. That concludes our stretching sets.
Okay, now I want to go through one of our requirements for our degree and our black belt training course, which is inside Crescent Kick, and it leads to our jump 360 inside Crescent Kick, which is an awesome kick. But man, it's a really good way to kind of stretch your legs out. So let's go and get started. I'm going to take my right leg, and all I'm going to do is just going to bring it up and over. Now again, I don't want it fast. I don't want it wide. It's going almost straight up and then coming over just a little bit. So do it a couple times with me. All right, take your right leg, lift up and over. Again, try to keep your body up nice and straight. You don't want to crouch into your leg because it actually binds everything up. So get your body back just a little bit as you kick through. Let's do it with our left leg as well too. Get that leg stretched up and over every time. Very good. Now again, you don't want to go wide. You want to try to go nice and tiny. All right, up and over nice and strong. Smooth it out. One more. All right, back to our right leg. This time I want you to give yourself a little bit of target. So you can place your hand up nice and strong, and you bring your leg in towards your hand. So it comes up and over. Do it again. Do it 3 more times. Good, good, good. If you've got a family member that's brave enough, have them put their hand in there. But be careful, because I kicked my mom one time like that, so just kind of calm down with that. Hand out. Left leg. Up and over. One more time. Okay, so now we're kind of warmed up with our body. We're getting smoother with our kicks. I do want to add that lift knee that we're going to use when we do our spin. We spin, we lift our knee to build momentum with our kick. So I want to do the same thing here. We're going to lift the knee first and practice kicking up and over. The most common thing that happens is we go low and wide instead of going high. So lift your knee up and then leg comes over. Do it about 4 more times. Lift up, all the way through. Knee up, again, again, again. One more time. Yep, all the way through. Same thing with this leg. We can lift up and kick and get our left side as well too. 2 more. 1 more. All right, now time to get dizzy. So this one, especially with I'm working with my double Nunchaku Kata, I'm going to place my foot, bring it back in, and this is where I lift that knee up. So from here, I go all the way, my twist coming through. Don't stop yourself. Let that spin go all the way through. Let's do it again. Right leg comes in, post it, left knee up, all the way through. Come back up. 1 more time. Leg comes in, lift up, all the way through. Keep practicing with your kick so you have a good balance as well too. Thank you. All right, we're going to do our black belt challenge for our 360 inside crescent kick. We're just going to keep doing them and keep going until either you fall down or I fall down. We'll see whatever happens first. So see if you can outlast mine. I'm going to start and use my right leg because that's my favorite. Are you ready? Set. Ready? Big and ready. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold on, I got one more. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, here it is. 11 and 12 and not bad. The room is spinning a lot. How many did you get? 10, 11? You go brag about it later. Okay, now I'd like to go through our Nunchaku Kata requirements and our Nunchaku drills. And I know you don't have your Nunchakus at home, and that's okay. Nunchakus fall into the flexible weapon requirement or that category. And so what we're going to do is I found a couple of t-shirts, tied a knot in each end so it gives a little bit of weight. And that way I can kind of move around and still use my Nunchaku Kata and get my practice in. And so go ahead and grab a couple. We're going to go through and roll through the kata just like that. Grab 2 of them so we can have both sides. Got them? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the whole kata, once a little bit slow and make sure we have all of our techniques down. And then we're going to go through it 2 more times at a nice flowing speed. Okay, so I want you to follow along with me and do your best. Okay, starting from here. This is going to be our dragon version of the kata. So do your best and follow along. Ready? Bow. You're going to explode down, bring nice and wide. Cross open to scissors. 1, 2. Ready? 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Spin 2 count. 1, 2. This is our inside crescent. Spin. Get that nice kick. Drop the nunchakus. Low, high, low. Other direction. Low, high, low, high, low. Stand up. Into the armpits. Gonna come forward. 1, 2, 3. Low, high, spin, and switch. Moving back, your 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving forward, we have hips, hips, low, high. Hips, hips, shoulder, off the foot. Shoulders, underneath as you cross stance. Unspin that cross position. You've got your 6 count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Turn, spin, switch. Switching up, turn, you have your low, 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 high to the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, take your step. Outside, inside, outside. Get to the catch, pop up front kick. Land, backhand, punch. Take your step, low, high block. I love this blocking position, so remember your little cross step, palm, pass, strike and kick, jam forward, elbow, drag down, step through. Hooks back underneath, take a step backwards. You have your 5 count. Get to that crossing position, open and strike down. Low, high as you stand up. Hip, hip, low, high again with the jump. Hip, hip, and shoulder. Move to the back. Hip, hip, circle comes up, circle comes forward to your catch. Work into your inside, or sorry, your whole step back. Now take your inside crescent kick and strike. All the way through, landing. 1, 2. Stand up. Check your guard, look all the way around. Low block, step forward, double up, double out, and bow. All right, so I want you to go through one more time, a little bit more of a flow, make sure that we have it down through. I'll have a little more speed with it. But again, try to make it nice and smooth and do your best with the footwork. Ready? Again, from the very position. Ready, bow. Drop down. Open. 1, 2, pow, pow, pow. Spin. 1, 2, inside crescent. Get that kick. Low, high. Low, high, low, high, low, kneeling. 5 count. 1, 2, 3. Low spin. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hips, hips, low, high. Hips, hips, shoulder, foot, shoulder, catch and land. Unspin. Outside catch. Outside catch the hand. Flip. Circle up, circle down, alternating. Moving around. 1, 2. Comes up. Shoulders. Outside, inside, outside. Catch. Pop up front kick. Backhand punch. Low, high block. Palm, pass, strike, punch, elbow, drag down, step forward. You're gonna low hook up to the shoulders. You have your chasing strikes going all the way down. Low, high. 1, 2, jumping low, high. 1, 2, 3. Turn back. 1, 2, circle up, circle down. Inside crescent, jump spin, and then punch, punch with a kneel. Coming up, spin around guard, up and in, out and down. Very good. That's our kata for that position. I want you to go through, practice it, and then review the tape if you need to.
Okay, students, I actually have a drill to help you sharpen your Nunchaku eye-hand coordination, and it's actually an old tradition. So I want you to grab a piece of paper, okay, and just actually roll it up, just maybe about like that, okay. Tape it, put a piece of tape on the end, tape it to your counter or what have you like this, okay. Get a cotton ball, okay, grab it, and the tradition is that to practice putting candles out. And if you've seen like the Keto Karate 30-year demos, there's one with me doing this in a live demonstration. So I just want you to practice on. You see my flame? If you want to get like a marker and like make it red like a flame, that'd be cool. But otherwise, put it up on top. Now, again, flexible weapon. You should be able to take anything that's flexible and use it. Okay. So I want you to just grab your belt. Or you could probably even use a shirt like we did with some of the other videos. And the goal, what I want you to do, is actually hold like an overhead pattern and try to put the candle out. Okay? Basically from here. So the goal of it is it's going to be, if I'm too high, oh yeah, no good. If I'm too low, I'm going to destroy my candle. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to reset it. Okay. So from in here is actually practice on trying to get the right eye-hand coordination to put the candle out. I'm just showing you what not to do. Okay? From that position. Okay? So do that a couple times. Try that a couple times. Hey, if you want to like videotape yourself doing it and link it up, I'll check it out and give you some feedback on who's actually better at the drill, and obviously maybe you will be.
The last requirement for the Dragon's rank, this upcoming rank, is actually the ability to slip, right? What we call slipping is kind of like a duck. A duck is actually technically that you drop all the way down underneath the attack. That's typically, that is a good defense against like a horizontal swing, but if someone's coming at you, just a slip, just to move your head, if it's coming at your face, it's just, all you have to do is move it just a few inches to make it miss and be totally harmless. And again, the best way I found is the poison snowballs. Yes, you can just take some socks and roll them in a ball and have somebody throw at you. In fact, again, that would be a great idea, right? They could probably just sit on the couch and just lob snowballs at you, or, okay, socks. And you could work on just ducking, dodging. Primarily, okay, now if it's thrown at your body, obviously you're sidestepping, but I want you to work really hard. If it comes to the head, if I sidestep, that's not the fastest way to guard your head. Now be cautious too, if you're turning your head to avoid being hit, that doesn't move. It's got to tilt. And we tilt and we keep our eyes forward so we can see the next one. I'm actually going to do some virtual attacking. I'm going to throw right at you, right through the screen. And obviously if the snowball's coming, right, to this side, try to duck to the other way, right? Just like that. If it's coming here, your head should be moving this direction, right? Boom, so if it comes to this corner of the screen, I want you to move this way. If it comes to this side, I want you to move this way. Okay, let's see what you got. Hey, yep. Oh, yeah, oh. Yeah, those are all, you should all be moving this way on this one. Okay, just from that. Oop, I threw that off camera there, sorry. There we are. Okay, watch. All of those, there you go. Or to your right side, so your head should be moving to your left side. Okay, let's do a few more here. Ooh, that's getting better. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, that's the other side. The sooner you can pick up on which side I'm throwing to, I want you to work on getting that head to the opposite. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go, that's good. Yep, these are all to your left side. You should be moving to the right. Just a few more, let's get that.
Okay, now let's continue on. Now I'm going to start throwing the snowballs and mixing them up. Don't keep your head in one spot because, well, that's where your opponent's going to attack. Not where your head was, it's where it's at. So when you slip, recover back up again, okay? So let's kind of continue where we left off. All right, yes. If it's coming to this side of your screen, you should be slipping your head opposite. All right, there we go. All right, let's get you back in there. Now watch out for the changes. Okay, looking good. Yeah, watch. Okay. See if you can pick up which side it's coming to. All right, keep your eyes up. Keep moving. Okay. All right. Whoa, look out. All right. Cool. All right. Good. Whew. Oh, yeah. Man, good. Eyes up. Watch closely. Our virtual lesson is coming to an end. Hey, remember, the lesson of Black Belt Modesty is just understanding that all people deserve respect regardless of what they have or what they can do. Okay? So let me explain this another way. Like, we should only show respect for people who are good at karate. Well, that'd be kind of silly. Or only for doctors, only for mechanics, only for teachers, only for stay-at-home mom or dads. No, all people deserve respect regardless of their skill level, regardless of their occupation, regardless if they're good at karate or baseball, gymnastics, spelling, sight words, what have you. All people deserve respect. So that's the true understanding of Black Belt Modesty. When you come to that idea that people are people. Hey, I had a great time. I hope you had a great time as well. Hey, we'll see you soon on the next virtual lesson.